Have you ever found yourself sitting at the kitchen table, staring at an empty plate, your stomach rumbling and your mind racing with worry? Maybe you skipped breakfast because you were running late, or you missed lunch during a busy workday. You might be wondering, what's actually happening inside my body right now? Am I going to pass out? Is this dangerous? These are common concerns, and it's totally normal to feel a little anxious when you miss a meal. After all, we're constantly told that eating regularly is important for our health and energy. But what really happens when you skip a meal? Is your body in crisis mode, or is there more to the story? Let's take a deep dive into the fascinating science of what happens to your body when you skip meals, and why you might be more resilient than you think. First things first, don't sweat it. Your body is actually a lot tougher and smarter than you might realize. Think of it like a superhero, always on standby, ready to leap into action when you need it most. Missing a meal isn't the end of the world, and your body has evolved over thousands of years to handle these little emergencies with style. In fact, our ancestors often went hours or even days without food, and their bodies had to adapt to survive. So, when you skip a meal, your body doesn't panic. It gets to work, using a series of clever backup systems to keep you going strong. You might not feel like a superhero when your stomach is growling, but inside, your body is performing some pretty amazing feats of biology. Let's break down exactly how your body saves the day when you miss a meal. Imagine your body as a high-tech machine, with all sorts of hidden gears and switches that spring into action the moment you need them. The first thing you'll probably notice is that familiar rumble in your stomach, a not-so-subtle reminder that it's been a while since your last bite. But that's just the beginning of the story. Behind the scenes, your body is orchestrating a complex series of processes to make sure you stay alert, energized, and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. From your brain to your muscles to your liver, every part of you is working together in perfect harmony, all with one goal: to keep you alive and well, even when food is in short supply. So, what's up with that noisy stomach? When you skip a meal, your stomach may grumble louder than a hungry bear waking up from hibernation. This isn't just your body's way of complaining. It's actually a signal from your digestive system, letting you know that it's time to refuel. The growling sound, known as borborygmi, is caused by the movement of gas and fluids through your intestines. When your stomach is empty, these sounds become more noticeable. It's your body's way of nudging you to eat, but it's not a sign of danger. In fact, it's perfectly normal and happens to everyone from time to time. So the next time your stomach starts making a scene in a quiet room, just remember, it's all part of your body's natural rhythm. But here's where things get really interesting. When you don't eat, your body doesn't just sit around waiting for food to arrive. Instead, it flips a secret switch, a kind of internal emergency mode that helps you tap into your energy reserves. Think of it like flipping on a backup generator during a power outage. Your body has several ways to keep you fueled even when you haven't eaten in a while. This process is automatic, and you don't have to do anything to make it happen. It's your body's way of making sure you can keep moving, thinking, and functioning, no matter what life throws your way. The first place your body looks for energy is your liver. Inside your liver, you have a special stash of sugar called glycogen. Glycogen is like your body's emergency snack drawer. It's there for times just like this. When you skip a meal, your body starts breaking down glycogen into glucose, which is then released into your bloodstream to keep your energy levels up. This process can keep you going for several hours, depending on how much glycogen you have stored. It's a clever system that ensures your brain and muscles have the fuel they need, even when you haven't eaten recently. So in a way, your body is just digging into its own snack stash, making sure you don't run out of steam. But what happens when your glycogen stash runs out? That's when your body gets a little sneaky. Instead of panicking, it shifts gears and starts looking for other sources of energy. This is where things get really fascinating. Your body is designed to be flexible, and it can switch between different fuel sources depending on what's available. When there's no more glycogen left in your liver, your body starts breaking down fat for energy. This process is called lipolysis, and it's your body's way of making sure you always have a backup plan. It's like rummaging through the fridge late at night, looking for anything that can keep you going until morning. When your body turns to fat for fuel, it's kind of like burning old firewood to stay warm on a chilly night. The fat stored in your body is broken down into molecules called fatty acids, which are then converted into energy. This process not only helps you survive when food is scarce, but it's also the basis for many popular diets like intermittent fasting and ketogenic diets. When you burn fat for energy, your body produces substances called ketones, which can be used by your brain and muscles as an alternative fuel source. This is why some people report feeling more focused and energetic when they fast or eat a low-carb diet. Your body is incredibly adaptable, and it knows how to make the most of whatever resources are available. But what about your muscles? Are they at risk when you skip a meal? The answer is a little more complicated. In the short term, your body does everything it can to protect your muscles. It prefers to use glycogen and fat for energy, saving your muscle protein for last. However, if you go a long time without eating, think days, not just hours, your body may start breaking down a small amount of muscle protein to create glucose. This is a last resort strategy, and it's not something that happens after just one missed meal. In fact, your muscles are pretty resilient, and they can handle the occasional skipped meal without any trouble. So, unless you're fasting for an extended period, you don't need to worry about losing muscle just because you miss lunch. Even your muscles help out, donating a little protein if things get serious. But again, this is only in extreme situations like prolonged fasting or starvation. For most people, skipping a meal here and there won't have any noticeable effect on muscle mass. Your body is designed to prioritize survival, and it knows how to balance its resources to keep you healthy and strong. So, should you be worried if you skip a meal? The short answer is no. Your body's survival mode is designed for short-term emergencies, not as a forever plan. It's like having an emergency alarm system in your house. You hope you never have to use it, but it's there just in case. Skipping a meal every now and then is perfectly safe for most people, and your body is more than capable of handling it. In fact, some research suggests that occasional fasting may even have health benefits like improving insulin sensitivity and promoting cellular repair. Of course, everyone is different, and some people may feel lightheaded or irritable when they miss a meal. If that's you, it's important to listen to your body and eat when you need to. But for most healthy adults, missing a meal is nothing to stress about. Think of your body as the ultimate survivalist, kind of like Bear Grylls, but inside your own skin. Whether you're hiking in the wilderness, running late for work, or just too busy to eat, your body has a whole toolkit of strategies to keep you going. It can tap into stored energy, switch fuel sources, and even slow down your metabolism to conserve resources. This adaptability is one of the reasons humans have survived and thrived in so many different environments around the world. So, the next time you miss breakfast or have to skip lunch, remember, your body is basically Bear Grylls, ready to keep you going no matter what. Hungry for more cool body facts? There's so much more to learn about how your body works, especially when it comes to nutrition, metabolism, and survival. For example, did you know that your brain uses about 20% of your daily energy, even though it only makes up about 2% of your body weight? Or that your digestive system is home to trillions of bacteria that help you break down food and absorb nutrients? The human body is an incredible machine full of hidden talents and secret abilities. Whether you're interested in sports, health, or just want to impress your friends with fun facts, there's always something new to discover. If you enjoyed learning about what happens to your body when you skip meals, don't forget to hit that like and follow button. We've got plenty more fascinating facts and tips to keep your brain and your body well fed. After all, knowledge is just as important as nutrition, and you don't want to leave your brain starving for information. So, stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, your body is always working hard to take care of you, even when you miss a meal. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.